What's up everyone, this is Untitled Tech, and iOS 12 Beta 9 was just released today, so I'm going to be showing you everything that's changed, so let's get started. So Apple has been pumping out these updates like crazy. They've been updating iOS non-stop. And today, they just released Developer Beta 9 for iOS 12. So, there are so many things I want to cover in this update, so many cool glitches, fixes, and things like that. I'd probably say this is probably the most important update in iOS 12, so let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is performance. Performance on this device is outstanding. This is an iPhone 6s Plus, and it runs so much better than my iPhone 10 on iOS 11. Now, my iPhone 10 is jailbroken, but I just want to mention that it used to be so fast, but this iPhone 6s has definitely outperformed it in so many areas. The animations are much smoother, and I gotta say the whole point of getting the iPhone 10 was to have a smoother iOS experience, and I gotta say that this iPhone 6s definitely beats the iPhone 10 when it comes to performance and speed. So I can't wait to upgrade my iPhone 10 to iOS 12 because that device is going to be blazing fast. So on this iOS version, animations are smooth, there's barely any lag at all, and that brings me to something I want to talk about. If you do remember, back on iOS 10 and 11, there was like this widget panel lag, and that's because Apple is trying to stop these dock glitches. Well, that lag is now gone, so which means every time you swipe back to the widget panel, it's going to be so smooth, the animations are great, but that comes with a downside, that comes with a flaw that I really dislike, and that is the removing the dock capability has now been removed. I've tried so hard to find glitches for this, and I succeeded in iOS 11, but when it comes to iOS 12, I can barely do any dock glitches. This is the furthest I can get, replicating an old glitch I used on iOS 11 and a couple of those betas. So it doesn't stay consistent on this device, and the second you let go, the dock is gone. So all this is really good for is a thumbnail, I guess, for a YouTube video, and that's about it. So I just wanted to mention that we will probably never see dock glitches for a long time, or at least they'll be very rare. Something else I want to talk about is Apple fixed setting wallpapers. So every time I used to set a wallpaper, it used to be so laggy and it was so annoying and it would just take forever, and it's still taking forever on my iPhone 10. Well, that's basically been fixed. Setting my wallpaper and changing it is now smoother than ever before. So we've been talking about a lot of good news, I guess, in this update, except for the dock issue, but something I want to talk about, which is kind of an interesting glitch, it's not really anything bad, but it's just something I want to go over, is if you have an alphanumeric passcode on your lock screen, what's going to happen is if you tap on the spacebar repeatedly over and over again, you're going to get this weird animation with the dots. They're going to overlap each other, and overall, it just kind of doesn't seem something like Apple would do, so this is definitely a glitch, but I'm sure it will get perfected out in these next few beta updates. So I just want to mention that these are probably going to be the next beta updates we'll be seeing for iOS 12. Expect iOS 12 to be dropped between the 15th and maybe the 25th in September, whatever week comes before the next iPhone release. So whenever the new iPhone is going to be released, iOS 12 will be probably released the week before, just that way Apple can fix any bugs before the new phones are launched. So that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace.